Hi everybody, this is Fat Frog and welcome to episode 4 on Ragnarok. We're playing single player, so that's PvE of course, and we're on the Ragnarok map, and one thing that I've realized is that this place is huge. Let me bring out the map and we can take a look. We built our starter base in this really cool area, the Highlands, and up in the northeast corner here, and it's really cool, but it's also as far away from everything that you can get. So I thought what we do today is try to make it easier to travel around, because our flyers here are they're on the vanilla settings, and so they're super slow and it's really hard to travel around in any kind of timely manner. So I thought what we could do is build a couple of small bases that have sort of the basic materials, including a bed, where we can fast travel too. So let's get started now. In supply drops I've been picking up some different things. They've got building materials. I really don't need to have cooking pots there, but I've picked them up. So let's bring some of that stuff. And so yeah, we grab some storage. That'll be really good to have. Let's see what else we've got here. We've got wooden walls, a couple doorways, not really all that much stuff. So I'm just going to leave that here, and I think when we get to the location we'll just go ahead and build over there. So we also want some basic tools here. We've got some extra stuff here. This is just a primitive, right? Yeah, we've got some extra hatchets and stuff. Let's bring a couple of spyglasses along. We'll also want to tame some pteranadons at these locations, so we're going to bring our tranquilizer gear. We'll bring a couple of crossbows, and there'll also be great spawn points for when we die. We'll bring the GPS that we've gotten from supply drops. I don't think we have a whole lot of other stuff. Let's just grab this guy, and that should be a good start there. Let's look in the smithy and see if we've got anything in there that we should bring along. Let's see, not really. Actually, let's just bring along one of those to do some repairs. So we'll probably bring a smithy along. We're running S Plus mod. I don't think we really need to carry all this stuff around. Let's go over here and get some meat for this journey. Grab some cooked meat. We'll need some food. Don't need this poop in our inventory. Drop that guy. So I think we had a bed though that I didn't pick up. Is that correct? There we go, 2 beds. So we're going to build 2 bases, I think, or I think we have one that we just might enhance. So we're going to go head out over there just to create some spawn and fast travel points, and then like I said, we're also going to get some sort of flyer, so if we do die we can hop on a flyer and get back to where we need to be to retrieve our body and stuff. So once I find a first location, we'll be back. Alright, so I'm stopping along the way at this obelisk, and around the obelisk are these crates, which are really cool. Early in the game you can get kind of cool stuff. I just opened up one of them. Got a sword, or wait a minute, did I got 2 swords, and I got a crossbow, I think a regular bow, or a couple crossbows, and some arrows and some other stuff. And it's pretty cool that you can get access to this stuff very early in the game and get you started. So just as an aside, this is definitely where I would start here. We're located way up here in the northwest, right? Yep, northwest, and we're by the blue obelisk. So without further ado, let's grab some more stuff here. Spears, shield, primitive metal hatchet, I mean all this good stuff. Some resources. There's another. We're overweighing our Argentavis and stuff in here. We've still got more stuff to go. So let's grab some of this. Take a drink of water. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we'll have a lot of tools to add to, which we're going to have to dump some of our new outpost bases. Don't need all this. Don't need the primitive bow. Shields, probably not. Spears, probably not. And okay, so we'll be back. Well, the sun's coming up and it looks really cool and misty out, like you would expect it to actually look like in a morning above the swamp. And I'd like to build, I think, our little base up on the top of that rock formation, but it is a little bit dangerous. There are some titan boas and stuff poking around up at the top, so I think we're going to build it on the mainland over here. We're not too far from either of the towers, which is kind of nice if we want to do some transport. It's a little safer over here, but definitely not on the beach. I think we're gonna go up top. The other thing that's cool about the swamp is it's just a really unique looking biome, but it's also got a lot of creatures that, you know, pretty much are only found here. At least I'm pretty sure all the crocodile-like guys are only found here on the Ragnarok map, and you know, leeches and that sort of thing. So there are some unique resources. I'd like to build up on this cliff here, but I don't think there's any easy way down. By the way, I found this pteranodon. This guy was a guy I had tamed a long time ago and just left over here. So this is a pretty good spot because there's a way to walk dinos up and down. The whole place is going to be perfectly safe. I think I dropped that guy. Let's get him. Come on, Raptor. Go away, Raptor. Got a little bit of metal up here, so I think right here is a beautiful place. It's not quite flat, but I think S Plus is going to allow us to stack foundations and build something flat. We only need a small hut, so let's get to it here. Alright, changed my mind a little bit. We're going to build up a little higher. Down there where I was going to build is a little close to these metal nodes, and I kind of want to leave those there in case I need them to spawn at some point. I'm going to go clear up these rocks, and we're going to start here. We'll leave a tree back there for show. Sorry for the fast spinning around there. Clear up these rocks so I can build. And we're not going to build a very large structure to start out with here. Right kind of in this dip, I think, should start it. Let's grab our 9 foundations that we've already made. And I think we will start right here. Alright, so that looks about good to me. Oops, I'm standing in it. Grab up here. So let's do a 2x3 to start out with, or should we do 2x4? Now we can't build here, is that right? No, I can't build. I can build there. Can I build off this way? Yeah, let's do 3x3. Nice little square. Or should I do some more? No, 3x3 is good because that's what we've got. Now we're going to need some walls. So let's go build some walls. Let's see, S plus, yep. We can craft 11. Let's craft, let's start with, let's do 9 to start out with. Let's look up doors. Door. So we got S plus, double door frame. That's the stone one. Do one of those, and we'll do the, let's do reinforced doors because they kind of look neater. Alright, so let's get this going. Drop those guys down there. Alright, so let's see. Probably want our door right here. So let's actually use that first. And back to inventory. Do that. We're just out. Do we have enough to do? Oh, we're one short. Alright, so we'll have to gather some more resources, but we got a good start here. We're going to need, I think we'll get a smithy, a little forge, and a S plus crafting station in there to get started. And so we should be in pretty good shape. Why is that stego running? Should we go find out. We did see some griffins flying off that way, so that's dangerous. What's it attacking? Oh, micro raptors. Can't stand micro raptors. Alright, so we'll be back. Alright, well we got a nice little start. Alright, well we got a nice little start here on our base outpost. And I think what I'm going to do, and I've begun doing, is dealing with this stupid Triceratops. Let me see, did I have anything in here I needed? Nope. Because we're going to build a kind of hangar for up top. So I built, built this little guy here, and I think we're going to have it overlooking up here. And let's get started on that. So that way we can fly and store our pteranadons up here, and that will be pretty nice. So nothing should be aggroed onto them. They should be able to maintain, to be hidden up here, which will be pretty nice. So that while I'm gone, I guess I don't need one over there, do I? So that while I'm gone, these guys can maintain or live in relative safety. And that guy, like that. Let's get our sloped roofs going on here. Oops. There we are. Alright, not that one. Not like that. Come on, snap right. Okay, there we go. Once you get one to snap, the others snap pretty well. Let's see if this guy is a little better. There we go. Alright, so let's get the last few finishing touches on this base done. We're going to add a campfire in here. And let's pull some resources. We're going to need, let's just do, we'll do thatch. Yeah, sure, why not? Thatch. Pull that. And let's see, raw meat. Pteranodon's got 103. Let's just grab 70 of that. Mr. A. Argentavis, we'll grab 70 from there. We'll pull those. Done. Light fire. So we'll get ourselves some cooked meat going. We've got a few metal cooking in our forge. We did put our smithy, our S+. Crafting table. We've got some torches in here. And I think we need a couple more for this side of the room. So I'll put one here. Actually, I think that will probably do it. So let's take a look up top. Hey, it's raining. So we put some windows in the front and the back. Getting some back up there. We put some torches in here. We've got our pteranodon in here. We've got enough room for an Argentavis or another pteranodon. Might be able to squeeze 3 pteranodons in here. Wouldn't be the easiest thing. But I think it looks pretty decent. It should be very functional. We've got a whole ton of griffins showing up over here. But they seem to be hanging out there, not causing too much trouble for me. They've got some really cool red ones. I love these red ones. 135. I'd love to tame that guy. Maybe in a future episode. There's another red one, but he's level like 20 or something. There it is. Yeah, 20. So that one we could use for food. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this one. I'm going to go find my other base that I had started. If I remember right, it's just pretty much a platform and a bed. And I did put out the bed. Oh, wait a minute. One thing I wanted to do is get rid of this cooking pot. I don't really need it at all, but I have one, so I'm going to go ahead and place it. It kind of doesn't... Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm burning alive. There we go. Spinning around a little too fast. I think it'll look better outside. Yeah, looks much better out here. Probably never use it. But anyway, so pretty happy with that. Let's go find my other little outpost. Alright, we're near where I want to build my other temporary base, and one thing we got to do is find a pteranodon. So while I am building that up, I want to get a pteranodon tame going. There's a 50, so 132, that's my Argentavis. So this guy I think was a 90. I think that's going to do for now. Let's go. I made some bolas. Where are they? I dumped them over there. I didn't really want to do that. Okay, so we got to get this guy real quick. Alright, gotcha, sucker. Now you're not going anywhere. What? Come on, animation. There we go. Well, that was pretty quick. Alright, so we got some meat on our bird here. Don't have any... Oh, I do have prime. Sweet. Let's just grab all this stuff real quick. I don't know how long my prime's going to last. Alright, so where's this stuff? There we go, pteranodon. No, I don't want to put that stuff. You can have the seeds if you'd like. Oh my gosh, this thing's making a lot of noise. It's snoring. That's hilarious. I don't know when they added that sound to it. Okay, is this guy any better? That's a level 50. You know what? Since I gotta be here anyway, we might as well have a backup pteranodon. Wow, that guy went down like a train. Or it got hit like a train, I should say. Alright, I don't think I'll waste any prime on you so much. These guys should be alright up here. Here, have some... Dang it, I did it again. Alright. Okay, so we got those guys taming up. Hopefully nothing eats them. If not, they're kind of expendable and we can redo them. So, where was my... Oh, yes. So down here, I already built kind of just a spawn point. And it's nothing more than one foundation and one bed. And then we're going to go ahead and build it up. Now, what side did I put it on? I'm still kind of hoping for a better pteranodon. Level 160, or 60 rather. 160, I'd love that. Alright, so everything looks pretty much the same around here, so it's kind of hard to find it again. Alright, where are you? It's by the waterfall. I thought it was actually up here, but maybe not. So we're gonna find our spot here. Ah, there it is. So we put it right next to this kind of cool pool where the waterfall starts. Now let's land here. Go into our inventory. We built up a few foundations. Put them in the 5 slot. And so there's our bed. Looking good. So I think we're just gonna make it pretty small. Oh man. Almost did it. Alright, so let's build that guy. So that should be a pretty good start. I've already got one of those. One of these guys here. Back up just a little bit. A little cabinet. Put some of our stuff in here that we don't really need to be carrying around at the moment. To lighten the load, so to speak. Alright. Actually, we'll keep the thatch. Get rid of this meat. I don't think we need that. Keep the bola for now. So we're gonna have to craft or get some more resources so we can craft up some more walls and things. Oh, we do have a wall. Put those guys in there. Let's put this back in here. Drop that over there. That. Yeah, we do have some walls, so might as well put up some walls right away. Oh, I can't see back here. There we go. Now where do we want our door? Probably right over here. Okay. We'll put that up, and I think we've got one more wall. Right. Oh, you can build a couple more. Let's put it over here so hopefully we don't die. Alright, so let's go get some more resources and finish this one. We're going to make this one a lot simpler. Alright, so we got our little structure over here. Now we're going to add a couple of other things to it. We're going to start with this hatchway and a ladder. And we're not going to make like a little loft like we did with our other structure. We're just going to make a real simple, let's see, no, not that, 6, there we go. Just going to make a little simple way to get upstairs. So let's grab our ceilings. And so we're just gonna park those guys right out in the open. And they should be... What? Oh man. That scared me. Alright. they should be just fine up there. So we'll have to make another hatch. We can do it over there. Alright, so back into inventory. Let's make the hatchway. And then ladders. There we go. Try this again. Okay. There we are. And inventory. Let's see, where'd it go? Oh yeah, ladders went back into their spot. And right there. Oops. And right there. Okay. Let's pop up here. So this should be pretty good. Now let's build some railings, I think, if we can. How many can we build here? 10. How many do we need? 6, 8, I think. Is it 8? Let's make 10. I think actually that might be it. Can't do math in my head very quickly. I'm going to put them over here. Easier to hit with my finger. Alright. So I don't want to fall off, especially that way. There we go. Oh, that was the exact right amount. So that's pretty sweet. Now we gotta go climb down. There we go. Now we gotta go check on our other guys. I do have a couple other things to put out here. Always good to have a cooking pot. Just kidding. But I've gotten extra ones from other areas. I thought I had a campfire. I do. Campfire will be very handy. And I'm going to go ahead and put some thatch in there. And I also put a railing over here because it's a little dangerous that way. So we can come right in here, walk right into this. Not sure if I'm going to build a smithy and stuff. I might as well take a little time to do that. So I have it. Alright, so let's go see if our pteranadons ever came up. They might have woken up. Pretty sure they would be alright. Aha! There's one. Come on, buddy. You tamed out at 134, was that right? That must have been that 90. And was the other one the other direction? Well, you're pretty fast, aren't you, buddy? Alright, the other one must be off this way, so we'll grab him. Get a few more resources for building a smithy. And that should just about do it, right? And there we go. So this is my little base. Looks pretty good, very functional. And the other thing I was going to show you before we go is where we are. So we're right here, and right in the middle of Ragnarok. At least for now, they're going to add more stuff to the map down here. I think a desert biome. Today we built the swamp overlook bed base, and prior to that we had the well place, which is a nice little base, but it really wasn't buying any resources or anything that interesting. And then actually there is a cool cave up there, but so that'd be kind of helpful. And here's our original base up here in the highlands, and then we've got a bed on a raft here, so that'll be nice. We can fast travel all around. Might be useful to have one here or down here, but it's not that big of a deal. So anyway, that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you for watching.